Okay folks, today is Saturday. I don't normally do demos on Saturday, but I have some downtime that I've got to fill in, and I'm not feeling very well. I have diarrhea. I'm very sick with diarrhea, and it's really I couldn't get my helper to come around and help me clean the house or cook my meals, so she bought some staple foods from the shops for me, because she didn't want to ride in the car with me and get sick, which is fair enough. So I'm very unhappy that I've caught this bug, and it just seems to have gotten worse. So I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, folks, but I'm going to just use this downtime to just do some early demos, just something to kill my time. I don't like wasting time. I still got work to do on my last set of demos I did on Thursday, but I just want to get more demos out of the way. I'm trying to get on television, folks. Trying to get in touch so I can get in touch with a lost loved one, Luigi. Now let's see what we're going to demo with. I've been putting it off, but I'm demoing now this necklace with this rather difficult looking glass pendant, a very beautiful pendant. I don't know if it's going to demo very well. That's why I've been putting it off. I'm just going to put it on the glass and slide it. I don't know how that went. I did them yesterday. No, it wasn't Thursday I did the demos last. It was for yesterday, Friday. Hopefully I won't have to run off to the toilet during a demo. Made a funny noise. Anyway, that looks interesting, but it's not what I want. Let's see if we can make that one a better one. Maybe we could darken it a bit, make it a bit more colourful, like my foul language that I use in many of my demos. Sort of colourful language, you could say. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. Wondering, I still don't think it's quite what I'm after, but those little starry bits look nice and sparkly. I'm going to try that again. Hopefully that'll work. A treat. Shit. It's a piece of shit. Doesn't look at all good. Didn't go. Looks shit house. I really miss my partner, Luigi. I'm trying so hard to get in touch with him through the TV. I really get sick of watching the news and not seeing my stuff here. I just feel so discouraged and disgruntled because I'm really missing a loved one, and I'm also finding it financially very difficult trying to keep this campaign alive while I don't have a great amount of funds to use at my disposal, and I'm really lonely without my partner. Now I'm just going to try and crop this and see if I can make something of it. No, it looks nice, looks promising, but it's not what I want. But basically I'm really trying to get my partner and I together, even though it looks like it's never going to happen. My mum has loads of doubt that I'm ever going to find him. She tries to talk me out of putting my life on hold for him, so to speak. Now that looks really quite nice. I actually think maybe we could use that. But I really am missing my partner, and I really wish I could photocopy my way to him, so to speak, because he shares my passion with this equipment as well. Even though the photocopier industry is full of shit, you can't really avoid using these equipments. If you need, so you just have to use them, and you just can't avoid it. If you want a photocopier, there's no other brands. I sort of put this machine on a bank loan. Had to, because my old machine, the old C353, eventually died, and I couldn't get service for it because the spare parts could not be guaranteed, and I was off the service agreement. There was no more service agreement, so I had to get a new one, and I couldn't afford it outright, so I have to now pay off this bank loan, and I have twice in a row I've had problems paying it on the day that it was meant to be paid, or the days, and basically the bank is not happy about that, although the person that helped me was quite patient. But basically, you've got to, when you take out a bank loan, you've got to fucking pay it, and I'm really having difficulties from time to time getting my payments on time. So I went broke a couple of times in a row in the past couple of fortnights, and it's really a struggle trying to make ends meet. I'm disabled, so that means I don't have large amounts of money at my disposal. I have to fucking cut here and cut there and try to work out how to make ends meet with these repayments. I really hate going broke. I've never liked the idea of being in debt. I've always, in the past, when I was less sure of myself, I used to insulate myself from any possibility of going into debt, which meant things like not using smartphones, buying what you'd call a dummy phone, like one of those old-fashioned flip phones that are really cheap to buy, and you got a prepaid SIM card, and you sort of pay it off every month, and it's like you prepay it and then you get the phone calls instead of post pay. So I used to really insulate myself severely from debt because I was so fucking frightened of it. I didn't want to get into it, and now I have no choice because this is my lifeline to get myself in touch with Luigi through the TV, through the news, the primetime news on the free-to-air networks. So the real news channels, which are not social media, they're real media. Now this has come up looking better than I thought so far, so good. So I didn't think I could get it looking that good. So I put it off, and now I've got it, a really splendid looking piece. I think now we can call this demo quits.